I don't know if y'all have noticed, but I definitely have noticed. Like, it's not something I can skim over because you know what? I'm pretty black. But I've noticed quite a bit in the Muslim community on this app. I've noticed the implicit anti-blackness. Yes, I have. You might be wondering, what are you talking about, Chelsea? I'm talking about the exclusions of black Muslims. Like, it's funny how the population of Islam makes up a big population of black people, but yet we don't really see that representation in this community on TikTok. Why might that be? The anti-blackness from the Arab and brown community. But last time I checked, Islam doesn't really have a specific race to follow. But yet it seems as if those communities always end up pushing out black people. What would the Prophet say? What would he say? Think about it. Hi, welcome back to my channel. My name is Chelsea, and for today's video, I'm going to do an eye look plus talk about the anti-blackness in the Muslim community. And if you're interested, then please continue watching. So I'm gonna take my EYM Brights palette, and I'm gonna go in with this green right here, and I'm gonna put it right here. So you might be wondering, Chelsea, why would you decide to pick this topic? Well, it is because I talked about it on TikTok. I made a video on it, and I made a video. I didn't think anybody would I know people would see it, but I didn't know it would get views. So I talked about it on TikTok, and people, of course, 6,000 people agreed, right? But, there's always those people that are, naysayers and disagree with what you say. And I'm just like, bruv, how you gonna tell me that the racism that black people face and myself face in your community, from your community, is wrong and fake? How you gonna tell me that, bro? How you gonna tell me that? How you gonna gaslight me like that, bro? What? They're like, no, Arab people are the most non-racist people ever. There is no race in Islam. And I'm like, yeah, you're right, but your people still partake in the racism. Last time I checked, they want to uphold white people. They want to approach, what am I even trying to say? Anyway, they want to be like white people. That's what I'm trying to say. So they were like, what's it called? So I was like, I think I'll have that as my intro. I'll show y'all the TikTok that I'm talking about, my TikTok, and y'all tell me if I was wrong. And y'all tell me if I was wrong, because I'm pretty sure I was not. The immense, I love using big words. The amount of racist and anti-black things that black people go through just because they're Muslim. How do you know how many black people, even me, what's it called, they see a black person and then you tell them, oh, I'm Muslim, they question you. I'm talking about Arab and Desi people and brown people. They see a black person, they question their faith. They're like, oh, you converted, mashallah, mashallah. No, I was born Muslim. What are you talking about? What are you talking about? Why are you questioning my faith? And even if I did convert, what's wrong with that? Why you gotta pry into my business like that? It's none of your business. It's none of your concern. And the way that they try to belittle us because we're black, again, deep-rooted anti-blackness into those communities. Did I even say what communities I was talking about? I'm acting like y'all know what I'm talking about in my head. I'm talking about the anti-blackness in the Arab and Desi, brown, Indian, just, big portions that make up Islam, So, yeah. What am I even trying to say? I'm gonna take this blue right here, Sea Mist, and I'm putting it right here. So what's it called? I posted my TikTok or whatever, and these people just went crazy on me. Like, there were a lot of people that agreed. Like, 98% of them agreed that what I was saying is correct and that they do see it. They see it in their own families. Do you understand that I'm correct? Like, I'm not crazy. I wouldn't just be lying for no reason. Do you understand? So they were like, yeah, I see it in my family, so I tell my parents to not say that. I tell my parents, because there's a word. Let me tell y'all, there is a word in Arabic. What is it called? What is it called? What is it called? There's a word that means slave in Arabic, and Arab people love calling black people that word. And then when you talk to them about it, I saw a TikTok. I'm not saying that they've said that to my face, but what's it called? I saw a TikTok of this girl, right? She was talking about, because she looks as if she's Arab, right? But she's actually half black, and she's white. She's African American, and she was talking about abid. That's the word, abid. How Arab people loves using that word to describe black people, and I'm just like. And then she was like, oh, when I tell them, you know that word. What am I even trying to say? This is me. This is her. I'm just repeating what she said. And when I asked them, you know that word is racist, they're like, no, it's not racist. I'm just calling them, we're all slaves of Allah. We're all slaves of Allah. And then she's like, then how come you only say it to black people? And then they get offended because she called them out on their BS. You know what I'm saying? So you can't be telling me that you have not seen anti-blackness, you have not seen racism towards black people in the Muslim community when that word exists to only be called that when you're black. Do you understand? And let's not even, okay, so what's it called? Every time they would say, no, that's not true, Arab people are the most nicest, like in Arab countries, the black people are treated correctly, da 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 da. And then when I hit them with the fact of how come there's slaves in Saudi Arabia, how come there's slaves in all of these Arab countries, all of a sudden they don't want to answer my comment. All of a sudden, deleted comments. I thought y'all said I was wrong. I thought y'all said I was wrong. Then how come those Arab countries only have black slaves and treat them like garbage? I thought we were all one race, one ummah. I thought that's what we was. I thought that's what we were, okay? And then they love using the first person that were to call out the adhan. They're like, how come Bilal, that's how you say his name, right? Bilal, how come he was black? See, we're not racist. The first person to call out the adhan was a black person. And I'm like, okay, and what do you want me to do about it? Just because he was black back then doesn't mean that y'all aren't racist now. Context clues matter. A lot of these people, they love to throw out these nuanced stories, these nuanced examples, talking about my cousin, brother, sister-in-law is black, so we're not racist. Do you understand that that's racist? Do you understand that? Do you understand that? And then, I just got this comment like a few minutes ago, like an hour ago. And they were like, oh, you're a liar. You're actually saying black people is actually racist because Islam has no race. Da, 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 da. And I'm like, you're trying to take away my experiences as a black Muslim. You're trying to cover my experiences as a black Muslim because Islam has no race? Funny. Then taking this blue right here, I literally just chipped my palette. I hate that. But I'm taking this blue right here and putting it on the outer. But anyway, I just checked right now, and my video actually has like almost 10K likes and 42,000 views. And as I said, most people agree with what I said, but again, these nuances that kept throwing at me, am I using that word correctly too? I need to start researching before I talk. Again, they started talking about this Nico, is that how you say her name? She's a black hijabi, black Somali hijabi, and she's doing really well on TikTok. She has like over a million followers on TikTok. She's in the Fenty House project thing. I don't know what it is about, but I saw her on there. She's doing really good. And there's this other one. I forgot what her name is, but yeah, they're doing really, really good. And they throw out these 3 black hijabis, Muslims, and they talk about what about them? Like, what are you even talking about? Like, if TikTok was so racist, if the Arab community was so racist, how come I wouldn't be following these people? These people wouldn't be big. Da 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 da. Are you gone? Are you gone? Are you gone? Why you? It's like it's literally the whole thing of I can't be racist because I have a black friend thing. And it's like, yeah, you can be racist. You literally can be racist. And like, let's talk about the whole Desi community thing, right? So, you know, I go to a brown school, and before I moved here, I didn't face as much anti-blackness or racism as I did when I came here. It just opened my eyes up to like, wow, that's really crazy. Like the looks I be getting, the comments, and it's just like, bruv, so you're really gonna tell me Desi people, brown people, are not racist and anti-black towards black people? You're really gonna say that, yeah? Mud. That's mud. That is mud. Literally, if, for example, like, I really wish I could go off in these comments on TikTok, but they only give you so many characters to talk, you know? But for example, let's say these Arab people, and even what's called, that's crazy. My mind is literally going 100 miles per hour. But for example, I saw this TikTok. It was on my For You page. It was a kid. He was showing his parents, and they're like, oh, this is my Indian mother and this is my black father. And he showed it. And then all the comments were like, yo, can your mom tell us what her prayer was to marry a black man? Again, y'all want to say that the Desi community isn't anti-black? Y'all really want to sit here with your chest out, screaming, telling me that I'm wrong and you're right? You really want to go there? You really want to go there? Literally, the comments were like, oh my god, I can't believe her parents let her do that. Like, can your mom tell us what she did? Maybe her parents disowned her. And it's like, do you understand what you're saying right now? Do you understand what you're saying right now? I'm about to cut my crease and then I'll come back. I'm done cutting my crease. I put some white here. I'm then gonna put this pink right next to it. Their favorite words or phrases or lines that they love to use to gaslight us when we tell them how their comment was anti-black or how their community is anti-black is, oh, we're all children of Adam. We're all children of Adam. Peace be upon him. And it's like, okay, we know that. Do you? You act, the way that you talk about is not the way that you act. So, do you take your words into actions? No, you don't. Your people don't. No, they don't. They really don't. Like, I had these black people in my comments telling me how their experiences were or are in Arab countries, and it's like, you really think I'm making up these lies? To do what? I don't even get paid on TikTok to lie. I don't get paid on TikTok. Why would I lie for? What do I gain? What do I gain? And why would I lie on the Muslim community? For what? What will I gain? Why would I lie? That's the thing. Why would any of us lie about the racism that we face? We don't want to. Why would we lie? Like, that's the thing that's crazy to me. Why would we ever lie? For what? For what? And it's just so crazy to me. And then they're like, that's also a lie. I love they don't say I love. They say I respect black people. You respect us? What does that mean? You respect us? They love to use the word we respect you. We respect black people. Sometimes I don't even say people. They say we respect blacks. First of all, that's a problematic thing in itself. Don't call us blacks. Don't call us blacks. We're black people. Black people. Do you understand? All right. And it's like, no, y'all just tolerate us. You don't like us. You don't love us. You don't think that we're one. No, you tolerate us. That's the thing. You don't love us. You tolerate. And that's problematic. That's problematic. Do you understand? Like, they love to act all high and mighty when it comes to Islam. Like, I got this comment where it's like, I got this other comment. I don't know what book they're reading, but they were like, first of all, Islam in itself is anti-black. So, and I was like, what book are you reading? What book are you reading? Because I would love to know. What book are you reading, sir? Where's your book? Where's the credentials? And I never got a message back. Maybe I hit a nerve. Maybe they're still searching for the book. I don't know. I don't know. I'm then using this like deeper pink next to it. I also kept getting this comment, not kept getting, but like I got this comment where it's like, oh, don't use the race card. And that's the thing. These people hate when we bring up race when race is literally the system that we're built upon. Do you understand that our everyday life is based on race? Do you understand that? For the last almost 500 years, race, the system that we're in right now, 2020, is built upon race. Do you understand that? So of course I will bring up race, because race is the biggest factor into how I position myself in this community. Especially as a black woman, especially as a, I don't know, what am I considered, brown, dark skin? I don't think I'm considered dark skin. As a brown black, as a brown black woman. Do you understand that? Like, as a woman, my status is already low. We already know the sexism in the community. But then I add my race, it goes lower. Do you understand that? Do you understand that? Okay, and then let's talk about, okay, so let's not talk about the anti-blackness in towards black people. Let's talk about how they pay no respect to darker and brown and Arab people. Do you understand? Do you understand how when do you understand how browner skin brown people are treated is the result of how dark their skin color is? Do you understand that? Again, the colorism. Let's talk about the colorism in these communities. Are y'all ready to talk about it? Because I watched this guy, Murad Morali. If y'all watch Love Island, y'all probably know who that is. But he talks about the colorism in his communities because he's Arab and he's also South Asian. And he talks about how the way that black people are treated in those communities and the way that the darker Arabs and South Asians are treated. And you're telling me that we're lying? That we're lying about our experiences? Ciao. Anyway. Oh God, I need to blend this out better. Y'all don't clock me. I will blend this off camera. Please do not clock me. I'm just putting the colors. I'm then taking this purple right here. Don't even get me started on how anti-blackness and colorism plays a big role on the kind of kind of representation Black Muslims get, because it's slim and very non-existent. Do you understand? Do you understand? Because I have yet to see any Black Muslims representation, especially hijabis. I have yet to see. I can't think. Actually, I can think of one just right now. The black dude from Elite. Yeah, he was Muslim. That's it. I can't think of anybody else. Any other Black person. Do you understand how colorism and anti-Blackness plays a role in the kind of representation Black Muslims get? Do you understand that? Because a lot of y'all be so dense. I literally can't. I literally can't. I don't know. To be honest, I don't know why I made this video. Actually, I do. I want to open up a dialogue. Because a lot of y'all just be so dense. Like, how can you be that stupid? Like, I'm sorry, astaghfirullah, it's Ramadan. You're not stupid, but like, how do you not notice how race plays in this society? What would your parents say? Y'all love to, that's what I was gonna say before I caught myself off with my thoughts. But I was gonna ask, how many of y'all self-proclaimed, I'm not racist, I'm not anti-Black, non-Black people, would say that you can probably go up to your parents or your elders and be like, I'm gonna marry a Black person, a dark-skinned Black person, a Negro? How many of y'all can confidently say that you can go up to your elders, your parents, and say, here, I'm gonna marry this person and they are Black? Tell me what their reaction is gonna be. Tell me what their reaction is gonna be. 9 times out of 10, they will not be okay with it. They will not be okay with it. So don't sit here and tell me that your communities don't have anti-Blackness in them, okay? Because literally anti-Blackness is in every community. I don't care if you think I'm lying. It is in every community. It is a result of colonization. It is a result of colonization and the creation of race. So don't sit here and be like, no, we're not. Yes, you are. Yes, you are. And unless, what was I saying with unless? Child, never mind. I take it back. Anywho, if I think of more things to rant about and more points that I would love to bring up, I will come back and say them. But as of right now, let me just go and blend out this because it looks not good. I'll see y'all in a few. I really need to start structuring my videos because I feel like I just rambled a lot. Maybe that's why I keep losing subs and never gaining any. Anyway, but let me just explain this comment that I got as well, because they kept talking about, oh, how you talking about, oh, we exclude you, and I couldn't fully explain it on TikTok, bro. I couldn't fully explain it on TikTok, right? So basically the whole exclusions of Black people on TikTok is just like, if y'all are on TikTok and you follow Muslim TikTokers, you notice how most of them are Arab and brown, right? And And then when they're doing, I don't know, whenever there's a trend with including, cause they build like this kind of hype house, but it's like Muslim and halal. It's called the halal house or something like that. So they build that community or whatever. And then for me personally, I noticed that there isn't a person that's darker than a brown paper bag. Cause there's like small little halal houses, like they make their own cliques. That's what I'm trying to say. They make their own cliques, and in those cliques, there's never a person that's black. There's never a person that's darker than a brown paper bag, and if there is, it's one person. It's one Somali or it's one other black person. That's it. They throw in that little thing for diversity. That's it. That is it. And that's what I was complaining about. I was like, y'all are literally excluding us. So then black Muslims and Somalis are black though, but they resort to making their own house. So it's just full of black Muslims, which is, I'm cool with that too, you know, but don't be sitting here and proclaim to be diverse or whatever, but then you only have a person that's not darker than a brown paper bag, you know? And also, when it comes to the whole trend, oh, hot hijabis or hot Muslims, they do their little slideshow. They show everybody. I don't see a fellow black person. They show everybody. I don't see a person darker than a brown paper bag. Even their own communities. Even their own communities, there isn't a person that's darker than them. Do you not see how problematic that is? Or is it just me? Am I just crazy? Maybe. So this is the look. This is the eye, the lip, the face. If you guys enjoyed my video, please give it a thumbs up. Subscribe if you haven't. Comment down below if you agree with what I said. If you have anything else to say towards the topic or like the video or just anything, just comment down below. And yeah, that's it. I'll see you guys next week, hopefully. Bye.